Well, hello, hello. I'm Mia. This is Crazy May Stash. I am so glad that you're joining me. It is, hold on, I'm just looking. It is Wednesday, and we go through the stash on Wednesday. It is October 15th, 2025, and we've got so much to go through. I have so much to go through. And with your help, I can do anything. For real. So let's get this party started. Hi, my name is Mia. This is Crazy May Stash, and my mother was Crazy Maisie. I inherited all my things that I'm selling, but I took care of a lot of people in my family, large Sicilian family, who I inherited their things as well. This is my journey about trying to figure out how to find new homes, loving homes for all the things beautiful things that I've inherited. It slipped right on like butter. Oh, you're in Massachusetts? How are ya? Well, I'm trying to put on some earrings. These are pretty cool. Look at those. So I don't know if Uncle made these or not, but they're definitely made of two different types of coral. I'm gonna go down scope and show you. Hold on one second. Where's the down scope? So my whole system, when I came upstairs to my office, this whole system rebooted. So I had to like put in passwords. Yeah, it was so I'm sorry I'm late. But let's hey Beth, how are you? And Miss Debbie. Hello, Debbie. Thanks so much for being a member. I'm so appreciative of you. You want to know how much I'm appreciative of you? Wait, where is it? Where is it? I know I have it. It's right here. Oh, honey. That was for you. That was a special snort going out to my friend. I like that one. Oh, do you like this one? This one's cute too. Let's go down scope and look at it. Do, 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 do. Down scope. Let's just look a little closer yet closer still. Those are cute. BooTube Entertainment made those for me. If you ever want to, if you need an intro and outro and all that stuff, she's amazing. All right. Those are for you. Thank you so much, Debbie, for being a member. So I know I told you guys I went into Boston or Quincy and I saw my gold guy. I have a towel on my shoulders because my hair is soaking wet. Anyway, and so I brought a whole bunch of stuff, but there's a bunch of stuff that he priced that I wanted to go over with you guys. So you know that I have it. I will be. I'd like to try to make a short. I don't know if I have time, but the intention is there. But anyway, let's go down scope and look at. There we go. Down scope. Is that working? Look at these earrings. So these were my mom's. I don't know if Uncle made them or not, but they look like it. That because see, it's just these are like extremely large bugle bead looking sterling beads. And then here, these are real, not dyed, coral. So there's angel skin coral, and then there's regular coral. And hold on a second. Look at how beautiful that is. Now, this is the stuff you can't get anymore because, it's endangered and all that fun stuff. Um, but what a beautiful, beautiful, look at that. Definitely not dyed or altered in any way. So I'm going to wear them. And they're really light. And I just thought the color and all, they're just very different. How did it go? It went well. I took more sterling than I did gold, and I really should have taken more gold. But now, from when we went the other day, it's literally up another $100. The gold. I can't figure this out. There we go. So it did pretty good though. All those conch, not they weren't conch, but they were all those um belt loops and things like that that were sterling. I sent those all. I brought all that stuff. I can't get the back of it. Um, yeah. I mean, I didn't have a lot of gold at all. It was mostly scraps. I had like broken. I had found some. I went through my jewelry box, not uncle's or my mother's stuff, and I found like broken um chains and things of that nature, a couple of rings that were missing stones or whatever. Not much, but yeah, it was like over $2,000, just a little over $2,000, and it's already gone because to close the pool for the year, apparently it's like $500. Um, so there's that, and then there's a bunch of other things that need to be paid. So yeah, I you steal from Peter to pay Paul kind of thing. Yeah, that's I know it sounds like a lot, but when you have bills and things, everything goes. We just had $1,000 bill for the car. I just pronounced my R. What's up with me? What's wrong with me? All right, I can't get oh, how does that go? So see how that goes? I'm having a hard time if I move it a little bit. So yeah, $1,000 because my alternator broke and blah 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 blah. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get to some stuff. So I do have some higher end things that I'd like to show you. I started showing at the end of Monday sale something. Oh, I did it. How pretty are those? I think they're so pretty. Hey, Lulu. That's because gold is an astronomical price right now. Some YouTubers even suggested trading in traditional IRA to a gold IRA. Well, I mean, it could only go so high though, Lulu. I'm it has doubled or tripled. I know when I first started, when Uncle first passed away, during the pandemic, it was like 2,100, 2,200. Now it's double that. And that's 5 years later. And I don't think that's happened in a very long time. But usually when things go skyrocket like that, especially gold, um, you have to be careful because, then if you look at like 1999 and you look at um, back in the early 80s, it did it, it went up really quickly. And then, and then uh, some of the stocks just bottomed out for a while, and then we went into a recession. But, yeah. So, I think I have some things that, you guys might like, and also some things that I don't I do and I don't have emotional attachment to, so maybe you guys can help me out. Oh my god, it's at 4,200? It went up another $100? It's gone up $200 since I went to the guy. They're starting to stockpile it. Oh my goodness. Everybody's saying hello to everybody, but yeah, I've got some great stuff to go through. Um, let's start. Let's just have at it. These are absolutely amazing earrings, and they're so light. This is the first time I've worn them. They've been in my jewelry box. I've been going through my jewelry box and, with my mom's things, and, uh, I definitely, sorted out some stuff. I have sold a couple of her rings. I will be selling some more. She had a lot of, things that are more, um, hippie stuff and really cool, weird stuff. All right. These earrings. These earrings are they're 10 carat. Let's go down scope and look at them. Well, let me get them out of the hands are not working. The sun is trying to come out today. Look at these studs. They do need to be cleaned. Those are all real diamonds. And they're not chips. They're like whole diamonds. Let's go down scope and look at them. Let's see if so these are 10 carat. I don't know really washing out there. There we go. Maybe I should put them in my cleaner. Um, so he said that these, because of the weight of them, they are 2.5. So they're 5 grams. That's 5 grams of. And he said that the diamonds on these were exquisite. They were extremely. I wear my gold where it belongs on my finger. There you go, girl. So he said that these diamonds were high grade, and he said that they were amazing. Um, and I believe this is all 10 karat gold. So you could see the points in the back. Um, it's over a carat. I forget what he said. I should have wrote it down. How many carats in diamonds it is. Oh, 585. It says 5 8. So hard to. Can you see that? How is a person supposed to see that? I mean, I'm having a hard time with the microscope. There we go. But there's no other name on here. I thought maybe there would be a name because it's a very well made, and those diamonds are like they're like a pave the way that they're sitting in there. Where did there it is. Here's the back, and make sure that it's 585. So these, people always lose the backs and they put another one on. That's why even with fake jewelry, like I always check the backings of the earrings because you never know that just the backing might be gold on a regular, plastic earring. So these are definitely need to be cleaned, but this is white gold and it's 10 carat 585. And so he said sell these for $1,200 because of the quality of the diamonds and such. I was blown away, but yeah, that's what he told me. They're very simple. They're very elegant. I really like the way that they look. Definitely different, but they're elegant. They're definitely something you can wear anywhere. So, you know what? I'm going to put them in my cleaner. They're not as shining as, like you saw how shiny they were under the microscope. Even, yeah, these need to be cleaned. So I think I'm going to put them in my sonic cleaner. But these are elegant. These are like something you would wear, an executive would wear to the office, and you know what I mean? Really classy. And if somebody wanted to get something really, really nice for someone in their life that, I mean, they're really, I would also say that these are, I wouldn't call them for women or for men. Like, I think that they're unisex. So it's a lot of money. I'm showing them today. I probably will not bring them for sale on Monday, but if you're interested in these, let me go put them in the cleaner. These definitely, I'm probably going to end up listing. I would rather give them to you guys for a lower price. But yeah, I'm probably going to end up listing them. So for my subscribers, if you see anything in any of my like Etsy or crazymaestash.com, shoot an email out to me and I will definitely give you money off, on it. And if you're a member, you get even more money off. There you go. Yeah. For something so petite but there's a lot of gold there and those diamonds are exquisite. All right, let me show you. So these ones are brass. I'm gonna put them down here. I picked them up and put them down. I don't know why I just said that, but I did. This one is pretty cool. Let me go down scope. And then there's this one. I think this is copper. And I think this one is brass. But let me toss these in the cleaner. Yeah, they're absolutely gorgeous. And there we go. Plug it in. And start. Oh my word. Just reminded me of that song. And I'm going to put on the birds. Bird is the word. And I don't know what you guys get going on this week. just look around, there's just so much that has to be done. So yesterday, I did not finish the billing. I need to finish that today. So now we're going from one extreme to another. These I'm sure are not anywhere near that. This looks like turquoise. I'm fairly certain that it is. And then I think this is like some sort of, I think it's brass. And then look at this one. It almost looks like an eyeball. I don't know what kind of stone that is. I wanted to look at this close, but look at the work on that. I want to look at it up closer as well. I think that's an opal. Hold the phone. And nothing's coming up. Nothing's coming up. Let's see if it glows. It does glow a little bit. It's like an orangey. I don't know. I don't know. Let's look at it. What do we have here? Look at this. Look at the way that somebody constructed this. So this looks like copper. And it's all twisted. Yeah, that looks like an opal in there, doesn't it? Like a fire opal. I'll definitely have to test this. Let's see if it has any markings underneath. Definitely artisan made. What an amazing ring this is. Does that say something there? Thought it had letters or something. That just might be the tool that crimped it. That is a beautiful stone. Would you say that's a fire opal? Isn't that interesting? That would definitely having this soak would be beneficial, because yeah, those are really cool. Let me get a container so we know what I'm going to start a container for Monday's sale. See what we can see. What size is it? Let me just double check. Monday. Monday sale is the 20th. There we go. Let's put that over there. Okay. Well, it's not completely round either, so I don't want to hurt it, but looks like around a 6 and 3/4. Yeah, it's less wonky now. Yeah, I definitely need to give it a bath. Beautiful, beautiful, just the way that they made it. And this, I believe that this is turquoise. This does not have any markings inside either. This was also probably artisan made. This also is a little wonky. That's a size 8. That is so pretty. Really, really pretty. Let me write that down. Size 6 and 3/4 fire opal. That's what it looks like. And looks like copper. And then this one looks like brass. And it's a size 8 and turquoise. Turquoise. There we go. I want to look at this a bit closer. There's a little vein right going in, right that dirt, right there. Where's that dirt? Let me get something to wipe it off. I'm gonna look at it good. Yeah, that was a little schmegma. A little schmeg. I used to say that a lot in the 80s. Can't tell if that's a scratch or underneath. It's filthy. I don't know. I mean, to me, it looks authentic. But I am not a gemologist. I'm just trying to see. How do you test for it? Barbara. All right. So far, we've just gone through a couple of things, Barbara. You haven't missed much. We were just looking at this one with the fire opal in there. And then this one. So let's get these bagged up. These don't have prices. Definitely need to turquoise question mark. And then, yeah, this one's really, really interesting. Look at the, it just reminds me of a dragon's eye. So I think it's a fire opal. Oh, it looks like it must have been maybe a bead before or part of a pendant. Somebody made this for themselves. This isn't, but it's beautifully made. Look at that work. Very interesting. All right, let's put this in here and this in here. This needs more. I don't know. I need help. So if you can give the thumbs up, that would be great. Of course, I found a thumb in Uncle's stuff. The only way I know how to test turquoise is to heat a pin and stab it into the stone. If it goes in, it's fake. Oh. Well, it is open in the back, but I don't know. Maybe I could find a spot that's inconspicuous. All right. These are absolutely beautiful. Thanks, Lulu. So these are Tahitian pearls. So I found them together in this bag. Uncle literally made this ribbon. Look at, he hand sewed this ribbon because he wanted to wear it on this ribbon. So that is a blue Tahitian pearl. That is 14 karat gold up there. And then look, Tahitian pearls again. And these are also 14 karat. I will have, these will be available. South Seas Gold, 14 karat. There's a whole little thing there. This is stunning. I mean, I think this would look better on a gold chain, like a simple, thin gold chain. And then the earrings. I mean, Christmas is coming. We really need to get the stuff together. But absolutely stunning. And not very expensive because, you know, they're not huge, they're not heavy, they're not like oversized. These I know I've shown you before. And hold on a second. They're like, hold on. I'll look at these. So these are sterling and 14 karat gold. The stone is, so this is all 14 karat, and everything holding the stone in is 14 karat. It is signed by Chateau D or whatever it's called. And I actually have 2 of them. The stone is unusual because it changes color as you move, and I don't know what they are as a stone. But when you move them, it's like different colors. So one is a size 8.5, so that would fit my ring finger, and one is a size 4 3/4. Wrong one. Really interesting. And what they're doing now a lot is wearing uh, gold, mixing the metals, gold and silver together. And I've been doing that lately too, wearing, because I'll have like gold up here and then I'll have silver, down the bottom. I'll have a gold and silver pin to tie it in, and gold and silver on my hands. I think it looks really cool. I'm gonna click on Lulu's thing. Is it real or is it fake? A guide to spotting the difference. Here we go. I'm gonna share my screen. Of course, it says 15% off. So this is some jeweler's website. There's nothing worse than buying an expensive piece of gemstone jewelry that you believe is high quality and later finding out the gemstone is fake. That is the worst thing, right? Um, those are beautiful. So it's usually like howlite, dyed howlite. So I know that. Um, so identifying fact, there's a few key things when determining if it's genuine turquoise. It can be difficult between real and fake. But this, okay, the color, it's important color factor is a color. Uh, Genuine turquoise has a bright blue green color, while fake turquoise, aka howlite, can be in a wide range of colors. Um, yeah, well, the Mojave purple turquoise, that's enhanced. That's like man-made. Price tag, look and appearance, scratch chest. Oh, look at these pieces. They're beautiful. The most effective way to identify real turquoise is to do the scratch chest. Howlite or other materials, fake turquoise is made from, are softer stones than genuine turquoise. Lightly use your nail to scratch a less visible part of the stone, like the backside. If it scratches easily, it's howlite. If you aren't able to scratch the stone, it's likely genuine turquoise. Be careful when doing that to keep the scratches to a minimum as not to ruin a piece of jewelry. Some beautiful pieces. Um, Big, Fake turquoise, by looking and feel, it isn't always the most effective way. Sometimes you can see the dye piling up in the cracks of the fake turquoise, which is a dead giveaway, right? Oh, which is a dead giveaway. It says it right there. Another ring note thing to note is there are no cracks in the stone. If you can feel any cracks, they may have painted on to look real. Oh yeah, so the veins and stuff should have, ebb and flow. I agree. Let's we'll do the scratch test. Where'd I put it? This piece. Well, scratch. Yeah, this is probably like a turquoise glass. I keep dropping stuff. I don't think this is real turquoise. So, but it's still beautiful. All right. Okay, so back to these. These ones are really cool. Down scope. So these ones, so I have two of them. These stones are really wild. So when you look straight down, it looks like there's blue around and you can see the gold base. But then as you move them, it looks like the blue is moving. Like it's really like a crazy weird stone. I don't know. So these will be available on Monday at the 8.5 and the 4 3/4. And I just want to show you the stone. So when you look straight down, there's like a blue hue. See, you can see the gold at the base there. You can see. So it looks like a clear stone in the middle, but then the edges are blue. So this one is the smaller one. It almost looks purpley, like a lavender in the middle, and then the edges look blue. But it is definitely a really cool ring. It is steampunk, I would say. I would call it. I think they're really cool. So I'll have these available on Monday. On Monday. Let's see. Steampunk. Pretty cool though. It's probably glass because it's really not coming up on my Presidium. I don't have those. Let me see. Some other things on my desk. There's just so much here. These empty. I have all these like empty bags. Let's see. I have a couple Halloween things, pieces of jewelry. I showed these last week. This is really cute. Vintage Hallmark. Skeleton cameo. And then there was like a one earring of a skull. I'll probably just sell them all together. Have that available for Monday. Ooh, okay. Look at these. So the receipt is still in here. He bought them at Marshall's. And it says jewelry. He bought this in 2000, March 15th, 2003, Marshalls of Boston. So there's two pairs of earrings here. There's the drops, and then there's this just a stud. These are beautiful. So Uncle gave these to me years ago. These backs are definitely sterling, and he would use these backs to hold up the earring so they wouldn't flop down from the weight. And yeah, these are sterling. Definitely CZs, but they're absolutely beautiful. That's a pretty earring. But I've never worn them. But they are sterling, so I mean I could wear them. And take off the stud. The stud is really good size. So I'm going to put, look how big that is. That is a big earring. Oh my goodness. So these are brand new. These are sterling as well. I don't know. Now that I'm looking at them, I'm like, maybe I should wear them. I've never worn these. Maybe I'll wear these on Monday. Maybe I'll sell them right out of my ears. But yeah, I don't know what company made them. It doesn't, they're not signed there, but they are real sterling earrings. I'll even send the receipt. So I've got those. And some other things. These are from my jewelry box. Things that I haven't worn in a long time. Downscope. These are from Cape Cod. This is a whole set. It's a sterling chain. This is a sterling pendant, and it has freshwater pearl and abalone, and it has the matching earrings. I don't know why there's no backings, but I'll find backings in my stuff. But I've had these like since the 80s. Look at, it's like real cotton, not the fake stuff. And then this is the Cape Impressions Gallery, Wellfleet, down the Cape. I wonder if they're still, so these are like handmade at Artisan Made by a silversmith down in Cape Cod. Where did I put that? All right, I haven't moved anywhere. Oh, there it is. It's on the floor. What a beautiful set, huh? Wonder if that will come up if I Google-ate it. Let's Google-ate it. Dun, da, da, da. Okay, let me do. Where's my Googleation? We're gonna Google-ate it. See what comes up. Yeah, very unique. I don't know if that silversmith is probably still down the Cape. Hold on. Hold the phone. Cape impressions. Oh, here's some other things from the Cape. Yeah. So it is artisan made. Like I said, I've had this set probably since the 80s, 90s. And I just have never worn it. And I think it's time for it to come out of my jewelry box and be worn and noticed. So really pretty. I'm just looking up some stuff. It's really, really pretty. All right. Pretty cool though. So these are my catch and release. How's everybody doing? So I want these will be available on Monday. I'll probably end up putting more of that fuzzy stuff in there just to, because I definitely want to give you whoever purchases it. Sterling, abalone. Starting bid. I think it's really, really pretty. Yeah, some really different things on Monday. Hold on. Where's my other phone? There it is. And I'm going to. Where are the birds? Bird, 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 bird. So much better. My tinnitus is driving me nuts. All right, let's see. So this was an uncle's stuff. I really liked the set. It's Chalcedony, chrysoprase. I always say it wrong, but it's huge. It's probably at least a size 11, possibly a 12. 11. Beautiful, beautiful stone. But not just the ring, it also has the pendant and the necklace. Really, really, really pretty. And I don't know what company that is. Can't see it. Let's go. It says India. 925 GIE. India. Yeah, nice work. Beautifully done. It's a box chain. Oh. Let's see. That's a good size ring. It is definitely good size. And then if you have the pendant on, this would be great for Christmas. The green. Let's see how long this is. This is 18 inches. So 18-inch chain. And the ring is size 11. Just beautiful. So yeah, I've been going through a lot of stuff. I really need to put some more stuff in my booth. There's only so much time in the day. All right. Now, Uncle gave me this, well, when he was alive. So I've had this since I was in college. Look at this thing. It's got a little, I've never seen a horn that big. So, and these are from the Cape as well. The Nantucket light chip basket in miniature. And they're earrings. So let's go down scope and look at these. How long is my middle finger? You're fresh. Where'd she go? I can give you some comparisons on there. These are huge. These, if you were looking at these and on my finger, I'm a size 11. Maybe I should just hold it down this end. My finger is. Come on, turn over. I mean, the stone is more than a half an inch long. I will. Here's some change. Here's a quarter. Yours is 3 inches. Mine was 4. But I mean, that's good size. Here's a dime. Mine, at 3.5 inches. You know, to go down to here, it's like 3.5 inches. Never measured the length of my finger before. I also have my calipers to. Hold on one sec. There we go. So the stone is 20.5 inches one way and 14.5 inches the other way. So, I mean, this has got to be like 20 something carats, I would say, right? That's a lot. They're big. Those are really big stones. Does that help? Was that helpful? Hi, Miss Jennifer Hayes. All right. Oh, and look what else I found. I know I gave some of these away. Uncle Joe, he gave these pendants away for Christmas one year as to family members. He looks like Liberace. Come on. Why is it not clearing up? I don't know. All right. So, yeah, I'd like to have these available on Monday. Just need to get a price on them. These Nantucket ones. Again, I've had these in my jewelry box probably since 70 something. They're just cute little baskets. And it's got the whole information about it. So yeah, there's a whole, I know that there's these light chip baskets are, really expensive if you ever find them in person, like a real size basket. A miniature hand cast from an award-winning original carving by master carver, blah, blah, blah. And has the whole New Bedford, Mass. It has the whole all the information here. Pretty cool. Yeah, he does look like Liberace there. Wait. Wait. Tell me he doesn't look like Liberace. Get him in his suit and tie. My sweetie. You know, this Thursday, this week? No, what's today's date? Not this Thursday, next Thursday, the 24th. The 24th of October, Uncle Joe will be gone 6 years. 6 years. That's a long time. Maybe I'll do a pop-up. Maybe I'll do a pop-up on that Friday. Just, you know, to hang out, and I'll tell stories. I'll tell lots of stories. Maybe I'll find some more. I have tons of pictures, like trunks and trunks full of pictures. It's a lot to go through. There's never enough time to do everything. There's just never enough time. Speaking of time, Miss Jennifer Hayes, how about we do a working live so we can do some listing that's separate from this. That way, people that want to just see the jewelry can come see the jewelry, and people that want to hang out and list can do that as well. Maybe we'll do that on Friday. I don't know. Let me know what works for you, because I'd like to do that. Now I'm gonna reach out to Jan and see if she wants to do it too, because she's so funny. She's so funny, and maybe Debbie will want to do it as well, or anybody else that wants to just fiddle and work. But all right, let's go down scope. So let me see what comes up for. Yeah, these were like a thing. Like everybody needed to have these back in the day. Oh, here we go. Look at the gold ones. That's just a little pendant. $820. It has a lucky penny. That's so funny. I don't know if these have lucky pennies down the bottom. I don't think so, no. Let's see. So that's the silver one. Yeah, they're really expensive. Look at. Let's turn this down. They're really expensive. And that's just a charm. Basket charm. Look at that one. It's like $3,400. Yeah, they're very, very collectible. So those are pewter. Let's put in sterling vermeil. I think it's sterling. Oh. Oh, come on. There we go. Sterling. They're really cute. Uh, they have some tarnish on them. Stud part won't come out of the basket. There we go. And oh, the back is 14 karat. Let's see what the post is. I've never looked at these, so hold on. That says 14 karat. So, okay. What it looks like to me is it looks like the stud and the back are 14 karat, and then the basket is sterling vermeil, sterling with the 14 karat over it. At the bottom of this one, too. Yeah, there you go. I need to list. Yes, Debbie, we should do it. We should definitely, even once a week for an hour or whatever, we need to do it. What I did with some of my old pictures, I scanned them into my computer and share them on Facebook with relatives who did not have the 200-year-old picture. Wow. Lulu, I don't know. That would take a lot of time. So yeah, I have a ton of pictures, tons. Tons. So these are cute. So these are 14 karat and they're sterling. So and sterling earrings. Let's go. Well, those ones have covers. And they're not. Guess we have to put Nantucket. They used to have the things they would when we were kids. There once was a man from Nantucket. No, we don't want to talk about that. I also signed up for a free genealogy tree run by the Latter-day Saints. They have a whole building of information on a crap ton of people. Right, Lulu? Well, a lot of people don't know this, but the Latter-day Saints, I mean, they were really into they are really into all the genealogy stuff. So Ancestry.com is run by them. And so I have an Ancestry.com account. My first time I got cancer, I signed up and because I'm like, I want my son to know where he came from and what he is and all that stuff. So but yeah, you can open up a free account with them, or pay more if you want to do more of a deep dive into it. But yeah, I had my DNA done, and because of that, we found I have a nephew, my brother-in-law John, who thought he was never having children, found out that he was a dad and a granddad all in the same day, because me and my husband, Uncle Joe, it's all Uncle Joe's fault. Um, and no, I'm not going to sing that one. So, uh, yeah, so he turns out that he has a lot of traits, the family traits. So, yeah, Uncle wanted to do his DNA, uh, Al's DNA, his husband, my DNA. But if you bought 3, you got 1 for free. So I had my husband do his. He was reluctant, but he ended up doing it. And we found his nephew, and they called the house and talked to me first. And my husband's like, no, that's some nut calling out. And no, I stayed on the phone with them, and I was really, I didn't know if Donnie had a child, but apparently, my brother-in-law went down. He worked the Olympics or something like that back in 82 or whatever they had down there. And yeah, he's got a kid and grandkids, and he's a really nice guy. And I'm so glad that I stayed on the phone with them. And then I also found, they found us a cousin up in Alaska. My uncle had kids in Alaska and then came back here and didn't tell anybody. He was in the Navy, in the Air Force, Marines. I don't know. Anyway, you never know. You just never know where your elders have been. So these Nantucket things they're expensive. The baskets in 14 karat and sterling. The 14 karat little ones this big are $580. And yeah, they're expensive. Basket charm. It's golden pewter. I don't know. Those look like, it says pewter. I don't know. These are gold and silver, so I'm not quite sure how to price them. I'll have to put it in the Ask Steve pile. Look at this one. That little charm is $1,400. I don't know. I mean, I know they sell for a lot of money, but it was a huge thing back in the day. But I definitely need more info on these. I have a whole container. Of need more info. It's just, I keep putting stuff aside, I've got a whole bunch of things that need to be repaired. It's just never ending. Let's look at some of these charms. Downs go. Thank you so much, Miss Jennifer Hayes. Hey, I'm gonna drop her. Let me drop her. Yeah, this is Jennifer's channel. She's the mod with the most. And also, if you can hire her to be your moderator. She is amazing. She knows everybody, and she knows her stuff. Amazing. So yeah, we should definitely do a working live. Jan was doing it once a week on Tuesday night. All right, what's this first one? So if you see anything on here, I mean, I could always take something off, and if somebody was interested in that, just one particular thing. So this one here is Egyptian, the Eye of Horus. And then we've got those traditional little, this one doesn't have anybody's name on it, but remember back in the day, you'd, like a mother would have girls and boys, and their names or birthdays would be on them. Ooh, that's beautiful. Look at the bird. Is that sterling? This is 12 karat gold filled with enamel. Look at that. Look away, Debbie. Look away. My granddaughter's finally going home today, thank goodness, because I need to make another shop hop video too. Yeah, good luck. Oh, oh, it's a baby clattering, and it's got a lapis as a stone in there. That is so cool. And yeah, that can come off. Cool. What is this one? This is that St. Bridget? I think that's St. Bridget. It's an oldie but goodie. Looks like lapis. Ooh, look at the pelican. Never have I ever. How cute is that? I actually had 2 sales last month from it. Good for you. Congratulations. Okay, what is this? This looks like a little. Oh, does this open? Wow. Is that the Vatican? Looks like a dinner tray. 1847 Utah State Centennial, 1947. 1847. So this is from 1947. Utah. That is cool. All right. This is the letter O. This is the guy walking. I don't know. It's a pretty big shoe. Oh, it's a cleat. Oh my goodness. So like a football player, baseball player, these are like back in the day cleats. I don't know what that says, but it's a hand that's like this. I don't know what that says or what that means, but that's pretty cool. This is like a little puffy heart, but it looks like birds. It looks like ducks sitting next to each other. But it's like, like a puffy heart. It's hollow. Hello. Oh, I think it's a Jewish symbol. It has Jewish writing on it. I wish I knew how to translate. Oh, a gondola. Pretty cool. So what did you sell? What items did you sell? Was it jewelry or was it like items? Um, this is interesting. It's like a crescent moon and a star and a thunderbolt. Interesting. Oh, there's David. I'm going to cover him up. Covering up David. It's a statue of David. This one says, "May God bless you." No sterling. Okay, here's some. Ooh, look at that pretty little snowflake. What is this? Love is blind. Is that open? I think it opens. I love when things open. Oh, it does. Oh, no. Oh my God, that's hysterical. It's an eyeglass case. Sterling silver. That says "Love is blind." And it opens up and there's a pair of spectacles in there. How absolutely friggin' adorable is that? Oh my goodness. Am I the only one freaking out? Oh, there's a little clada. It's like 3 or 4 different things on that one thing. May God bless you. Ooh, look at this one. Those are old marcasites. That looks like gold in the middle, actually. Some of the little marcasites are missing. There's a horn. Here's 1886. 1886. Up. It's the Lady Guadalupe. 1837 coin, and it's got the Aztec calendar on the other side. And that is all silver. Amazing. Oh, we've got the humongous horn. There's another horn. This one is Pisces, which Uncle Joe was a Pisces. His birthday is the end of February. This looks like the number 35, but it also looks like could be Hebrew. Don't know. Oh, look at this one. This one is, I see a cross, an Ankh, a Star of David. It's like a yin and a yang. It's got like everything on there. I like that a lot. Isaac Oh, it's signed 1974. Yeah, that's signed. That's a signed piece. Um, oh, little wedding band. Another Claddagh. That's a nice one. This says 68, which is the year after I was born. Just a sterling something or other. That's pretty. It's got little seed pearls in it. One's missing. Oh, look at that. Is Becky here? Becky, it's a bucking bronco with a cowboy on top. Really, really cool. What does this say? Oh, sign language. I love you. Before they started doing this. 13. That's my lucky number. Just take that off of there. This is a Swiss, something or other. Swedish, Swiss. Oh, toilet. Look at the toilet. The seat comes up. Oh my goodness. What comes in people's minds when they were making things like this? This is sterling silver toilet. A sterling silver toilet. You graduated high school in 68? Yeah, I would agree, Lulu. That's why I was saying that if anybody's interested in any of the pieces, let me know. And I'll sell them. I'm not selling this all in one shot. That's a baby booty. That's Pope somebody. Sorority pin. And then the young lady again. See, there's two of those. And this one doesn't have any dates on it either. So if you wanted to, yeah, this is pretty cool. Look at this. I don't know. I think my favorite was the toilet and the Utah toilet Utah. The number 13. Oh, it was kind of raveled up. And the one that had all the different religions. So yeah, Uncle gave this to me a long time ago. And I'm like, where am I wearing that one? When I was a kid, I'm like, this isn't something, I don't know. I didn't appreciate it, that's for sure. So that one is mine. But if, like I said, if there's something on there that you're interested in, let me know. I don't mind breaking up the set, if you will. I like sharing. A glass case. Wear it to a all you can eat buffet. Wear it to bingo. That's random. You're making country style ribs. It is crazy cool. Glass case. Put it in a glass case. That's not my only one. That's not my I found Uncle has more of these. Let me see. Downscope. I showed you Uncle's, not mine. So there's a lot of the same ones. So this is numbered, water resistant, stainless steel back, and it has a number on it. Walt Disney, Seiko. Oh, there we go. Saturday, Sunday. What's today? Wednesday. Wednesday. Oh, you have to like today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then today is the 15th. So all of that works, and then you can it's Mickey. Yeah, she just needs a it just needs it's a Seiko, and it just needs a battery. Praise him in the dance. Blessed week, everyone. Nancy Smith. Nancy, thank you. Right back at you. The Walt Disney Company. Like I said, it has a number in the back, so I know some of these are worth money. I mean, that's in great condition. There's no um nothing's missing. It's not all worn. It just needs a battery. Let's see what comes up. Seiko woman's watch. That one has the date. It's 350. Vintage Mickey Mouse watch. That says 649, 695. I have to see what actually sold. I mean, you can put any price you want, but Yeah, it's from the 80s. 250, 695. 695 seems kind of crazy. Let me see if that's the same number in the back. 16. Okay. Wow. Some of them are really expensive. Motion detected at my doorbell. Who's that? All right. I don't know what price to put on this, but it's pretty cool. If that's something that you'd be interested in, shoot me an email. Let me know. Let me know. How we doing? I'm going for an hour and 40 minutes. Okay. Now, I don't know if y'all were there for the end of the sale the other on Monday. There was a lot of beautiful, beautiful things. There was a lot of gold, and let's see. There's a few of the things that I was showing that I brought to see my guy. Look at this. So that's a sapphire. It's a pink sapphire. It lights up like the 4th of July. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. And that's set in 14 karat gold. Ooh. It's a size 8. Absolutely stunning. Ooh. Sorry. Love the way that the stone is being held in, and I don't think that there's a oh geez Louise, I leaned on my phone and it just started going. I don't think it's marked by a company. It does say something in there. What a beautiful, beautiful stone. And this is 18 karat. This is 18 karat, not It's 18 karat. Absolutely stunning. Look at that. Hi. Hashtag amazeballs. Stop it. Absolutely stunning. And again, that's a size 8. And let me just double check. That did say 18. It says 18 karat. Yep. Look at the work. Love the way all those weigh it. I can weigh it. But the stone is huge, so the stone is going to play a part in that as well. 7.1 grams, 7 grams. 7 grams of 18 karat is it's a lot. It's over $700 just for melt. $700 just for melt. 708, I believe. And then this is pink sapphire. Anything that glows is amazing. So what did I say? It's 7 grams. It's a lot. I can bring this for Monday if you guys are available for, I mean, some higher end stuff. Let's see. So this one, this is 14 karat gold and a lapis, carved lapis. And these beads each are 14 karat gold. So this is a very long necklace. It's 28 inches long. $14 karat gold and carved lapis. Exquisite. Somebody was saying maybe take a toothbrush and just some Dawn and clean each one of these because, you know, all the carving. I mean, it's just been sitting up for a long time, so things settle in the crevices and such. So that is so cool. And the gold with the blue, and then there's different shades of the blue. There are some darker shades, see? And then there's some lighter ones, like with more pyrite in them. But exquisite. It could be available for Monday too. This is gorgeous. Jadeite and 14 karat. Absolutely stunning. Elizabeth Taylor washed her jewelry in baby shampoo. Little Debbie? Never heard that. I've never ever heard that. That's amazing. My lips are dry. Little gloss. Has anybody else ever heard that about Elizabeth Taylor, that she, or anybody that's ever cleaned um their jewelry in baby shampoo? That's a first for me. I've never heard that. You know, I'm gonna have to try that now. But look at how exquisite that is. So I'll have this available on Monday. Monday. Yes. After she had passed, her grandson was doing a huge sale. I forget if it was with Christie's or Sotheby's. Ooh, I think the guys are here to finish the stairs. So this is, what is this one? 14 karat. It's a size 6.5 and jadeite. It's got that rich, old looking gold color. And these look like claws holding in the stone. Gorgeous. That will be available on Monday. And this one I was showing at the end of the night as well, and we were all going nuts over it because we were. This thing slides on like butter. Size 7.25. And this, look at that. Turn down the light. Turn down the light. Bright light. Absolutely stunning. So there's black opal, and then look at the fire opal, boulder opal. Absolutely crazy. Opal never really comes on. It's a closed back too, by the way. It you can't really see it, on film, but usually when I show it with the microscope, you can see it. But you can even this flashes so much you can see it here flashing. It's nuts. This one's gonna be hard to give away. Well, not give away, you know what I mean, to pot with. Oh man. Ooh. Now, watch fob. This is old. It is gold um filled. I know a lot of people are now wearing watch fobs as necklaces and bracelets and all that. How do I just untangle? Bum, bum, bum. There we go. There's that. And then it's really, really heavy as well. Hmm. Oh, there we go. I'm like, how is that not going back in? These things. Oh, and there we go. And then there it is. Whoop, there it is. Let's go. It's got a little, it had like 3 of these, and now this is the only one that's left. Usually when you it needs to fall back into place. Fall into place. So this is Victorian. This part would, you'd hang your watch from this piece. This piece would be in your pocket. This piece would hang out. But this slides. This is a slider. And it's gold filled. If anybody was interested in something like that, definitely. I mean, I could wear it as a bracelet. And then have these dangle like that. But the longer ones people are wearing as necklaces. I don't know. So I'm going to try to sell that on Monday as well if somebody was interested. I know that's not something that I usually have, but also this is a piece of a watch fob, like a connecting piece. It's heavy. It's this is gold gold filled, not it's not solid gold, but it doesn't have, I mean, you can, if it just had a clasp, you can just wear it as a bracelet. Definitely like old Victorian. Uh, it definitely went with the watch fob. But Monday. Gold filled. But young men are starting to do that with their watches again, which is pretty damn cool. What is over here? Give me 1 second to grab a few more things, and then I'm going to call it a day. Oh, it's been 2 hours. My stomach is growling. I haven't eaten anything today. And you wouldn't like me when I get hangry. And I still have to do the billing. Let me show you a few more things from the other day that I brought to Steve. This is exquisite. So we were looking at this one. So this is a natural citrine. It is banded. It has banding in it. We were looking at this the other day. Take care of yourself as well. Thanks so much for joining. It was so nice to see you here. Praise him in the dance. Love it. So this here is, it's banded citrine. It's a size 7 3/4. There are 6 diamonds, 2 pearls. It is 14 karat white gold. It is 8.9 grams of gold. But Jen's Gems was in last night, and I asked her if she had ever seen a banded citrine like this. So let me show you what I was talking about. So citrine, just in general, let me wipe off my fingerprints. Most stones are heated nowadays just to bring out a different color. And sorry, I'll call them back. But with this stone, you could see the bands if I hold it the right way. You could see the bands in there, which means it has not been heated and that it is natural. I think there it is. You can see them here. Do you see the bands? They go this way. And then this area is like dark. This area is a bit lighter. Yeah, this is banded citrine and exquisite. So those are natural pearls, cultured pearls, and the beautiful white diamonds on the side. Stunning. I'm going to go weed out around the mailbox real quick. Wow, that's so pretty and the setting's so cool. And it's not like somebody's going to come up and go, "Oh, that's a banded whatever." You would know. You know. So yeah, he was like, I have to start that at like $1,200. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I showed these last night. I'm going to have these for Monday as well. This set, I can sell them separate, but I like keeping sets together. So there is a ring. These are all diamond chips. They're not whole diamonds. Ring, pendant, earrings. Really, really pretty. Um, it's a size 10 ring, I believe. Let me just double check. And this is Karis, and these are all set in sterling. This is all sterling. Really cool. Nice little parure. There were all different things. Star sapphire set in white gold, 10 carat. Gorgeous. It's a white, like moonstone, but this is a sapphire as well. This is a size 10, 14 carat yellow gold sapphire. Absolutely stunning. I wouldn't say that this is a man's or a woman's because I would rock that. I think it's unisex. I think it's beautiful. Then, I've got some necklaces. One was an elephant, and the other one is this one here. And it's 14 karat gold and jadeite. Definitely wicked old. The chains are paperclip chains. So it's 14 karat gold and jadeite. Absolutely stunning. Isn't that beautiful? See all the jade beads? So I'll have that on Monday. And then the elephant one is also in 14 karat. Has the jadeite beads as well, and then the chain is also a paperclip chain. So these are old. These are definitely very old. So I'll have those available. This ring is nuts. Steve likes this ring. I brought it a couple of times and I chickened out. I'd end up not selling it. So those are high grade diamonds, and it's a beautiful sapphire in the center. It's set in 18 karat white gold. It's a size 9. Gorgeous. Simple, elegant. Simple and elegant. Yeah. And these The diamonds are super white and super clear. Let's get a number there. An 18K. Absolutely stunning. And again, Christmas is coming. Good things come in small packages. This is unusual. This is an enhancer, and this is all 14 karat gold with a blister pearl in the middle, and these are all freshwater pearls. Absolutely stunning. Enhancer. You heard that? You heard what? Stunning. What did you hear? And there was some Art Deco. There's a lot. Hey, Barbara. This one is white gold, the ruby, and Art Deco. I love the shape of the stone. That is not, let me get my fingerprints off that. That is not a normal setting. Absolutely stunning. What size is this? It's gonna be maybe a 7. It's too small, so it says 7 1/4. Oh, yeah, it did get on, but really, really pretty. Good things come in small packages. That's right. Good things do come in small packages. So this one is marked Daddlebaum and Friedman. So this is signed. This is a signed ring. This one is outrageous. It's beautiful and overdone. It is sapphires, rubies, sapphires and rubies, and gold. Oh my. And this is all 14 karat gold. Nuts. That's a lot of bling bling. The starting bid on this is $2,000. Absolutely crazy. How big size of that? I mean, if you were a priest or somebody, you would wear it down in this area. But never have I ever. Look at all the bling. Stunning. So cray. So yeah, there's so many things that I brought to him for him to tell me how much they were. So much. I'm getting tired. Oh, I didn't show you these ones. Let me show you these ones. Downscope. This one's pretty old. It is 14 karat sapphire filigree canatile, size 6 3/4. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, this is a bit more petite than some of the others. Stunning. The cross was amazing. Yeah. I have a few things like that. A few ornate crosses that Uncle had collected. Very ornate. Okay, and this one is a pale pink sapphire. And then these, the pink ones around the edges are CZs. So there's two different types of gold on this. It's 14 karat and white gold and 14 karat rose gold. I think these are, yeah, these are CZs on the side as well. That is a pink sapphire. And it's a size 9 3/4. Such a beautiful ring. It's large, but it's not overbearing. Do you know what I mean? Um, let's look at it a little better. Telescope. So it's held in. It's got a bezel around there, and then it's got the prongs there and there. But this is an absolutely beautiful ring. And it is signed MEDA. Beautiful workmanship. Oh, this way. 14K at Meta. So pretty. And yes, it lights up like a light bulb. But I love that it's such a pale, pale pink. starting bid on this. This is 5 grams, by the way, of 14 karat 2-color rose gold and white gold. But they're both 14 karat and absolutely stunning. Am I in live chat? Yeah, and with the height of the what's going on right now with all the, it's just everything's so expensive right now. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off for the rest of the stuff. So I brought this and I couldn't melt it. It's just too pretty. It's broken up the top here, and it's missing a diamond here. But these other diamonds, they're table cut. There's only like three slices. You could see it's crazy. But this is definitely a very, very old piece. And see those diamonds? It's just 3 cuts. There's no, yeah. This is broken on the top. There's no, oh, I guess you can put a chain through there if you really wanted to. But it is so pretty. I don't know, there's just something about it that's absolutely stunning, you know? But I couldn't melt it. I just couldn't. All right. Yeah, there's a few more rings. Gold. This one is like a peach colored sapphire or cat's eye. And that's like, what is that? That's 18 karat. Oh, that's a clasp. It's a angel skin coral carved. It's just freaking amazing. But there's just too much. It's like a never ending bag of tricks here. So if you saw anything that if you're watching back later and you saw something, or if you're watching now and you saw something that you can't live without, shoot me an email and make me an offer. You never know. You never know. I just heard the door again. So I think the people working on my cellar stairs are like falling off. And people are over here working on it. Or else we can't go down the cellar and do things. So I have to get going, and I'm hungry, and I'm starting to talk weird because I'm getting hangry. All right. So yeah, shoot me an email. It's right here, crazymstash@gmail.com. Thank you so much for joining me. I had a really good time. And I might be doing some extra pop-ups, but I do need to do the billing before I do pop-ups. I need to do the billing. I'll end up doing that today, finishing that today. If you haven't gotten it, If you haven't gotten your invoice yet, reach out if you really need it, like now. But I'm going to be doing them today. So, anywho, thanks so much for joining me. And what else can I say? I need to say something else. And what is it? It's this. I want to thank you all for just being you guys. Please be kind to one another and be kind to yourself. And I had so much fun. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and each other. I mean, you guys could have been anywhere, but you were here with me. We'll talk. We'll talk, girl. Here's a thumbs up. You're still here? Give the thumbs up. Have a great day. Bye.